Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Sussex Saturday. I am VS Speaks Royally. I hope you all are doing well on this beautiful sunny Saturday mid-morning here in on the East Coast. Anyway, it's almost noon, and I do hope that everybody is well. It has been some heck of a week, whoop, whoop, but especially for squaddies. For our faves, let's see. For the world, you kick off with, well, the week prior, sort of the weekend, earthquake in New Jersey. Then we had the eclipse, and now our faves are eclipsing all of those over in the UK. I'm just going to say it like that, and that's just how it's going to be. Nevertheless, let me get into it because there's a lot to cover, more so on the positive side, but there is trash time, you know that. Because British royal family can't help themselves, nor can their mouthpieces. But anyway, here we go. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. As I do each and every Sussex Saturday, I read my favorite quote that was found on the Archewell site. Each of us can change our communities. All of us can change the world. So, just so the derangers and trolls and haters, or some that may be first time here, this channel is one of many in the pro positive Sussex sphere, so to speak, or hallway on YouTube. So, this one is truly my channel. VS Speaks Royally is under the House of Sussex, just to make it very clear. Um, I don't want anyone to be confused by that. All right. Feel free. Of course, I think I have it set where, you had to be a subscriber for a certain amount of time before you can drop a comment. But please remember to hit the thumbs up if you haven't done so. If you want to hit the thumbs down, be my guest. It's still engagement. Thank you. Um, but hopefully you will at some point be able to drop into the comments and just say hello. Let us know you're out there, on the clouds, space station. But if you feel safer out there, no problem. I get it. When I'm in certain hallways, I prefer to stay in the clouds too. All right, there's a little ASMR for you. As you know, the Invictus Games 2025 is coming. It's going to be here in a flash because we're already almost out of the month of April. Yes, I have to finish taxes. Woo! My gosh, because Monday is tax day for all those. Let me check the birthday list because I think I have missed quite a few birthdays. So Lorna, happy belated. Yours was on the 9th. I don't know if I gave you a shout out on your day. Happy belated. Miss Viv has a birthday coming up on the 16th, and then Black Queen on the 17th. Let me see. Geraldine T on the 19th, Raven on the 19th, and then Miss D Bernard has one on the 29th. So quite a few birthdays filling in here. All right. Moving right along. So this week, Better Up, where Harry has his 9 to 5. Like, he is a working royal. He's a chief impact officer with Better Up. They had their Uplift conference. They had it last year. I believe this is the second year, might be the third, but I think this is the second year. And so it was highlighted on, yes, Sussex.com. As you can see at the top, the office of Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, so you don't get it twisted. All right, so they went through and just gave some highlights and some pictures, which I'm going to share. Definitely go out to Sussex.com because it was a little bit more to the description and info, but I just wanted to provide just a little snippet. It said today, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, and Chief Impact Officer of Better Up hosted an insightful conversation on CHROs at Better Up's Uplift Summit in San Francisco. He was joined by organizational psychologist and Better Up chairman of the Center for Purpose and Performance, Dr. Adam Grant, and Cisco's Chief People Officer Kelly Jones. This year's summit, which centered on courageous leadership, not work from home like that one royal. Okay, I'm going to get to that. Provides a unique forum for C suite leaders, business executives, and HR professionals and advocates. So, you know, me loves the HR, human resources, for those that may not know that acronym. So, just saying. All right. And here's some pictures, him being introduced and coming in. Here, him with the CEO, the guests. Now, y'all may know, you may not know. This is a new cover girl for those that have seen her commercial, Mindy. Yes. She also did a podcast for Archetypes with Meghan. hmm Was very insightful. So it's good to see her there. And, you know, I'm not going to say no more. I'm just going to keep sharing the pictures and moving on. So I saw this one this morning and wanted to share, just showing of the panel, and very exciting. Hopefully, Squaddie close to the channels here will be able to attend and, provide us some good, clear pictures. I'm making reference to something I'm going to be sharing in Trash Time, nevertheless. So on Thursday, although it's Twisted Trash Thursday, I couldn't hold on to this news. Squaddies are aware of it because, everyone has covers Harry and Meghan positively. And Netflix announced that there's going to be two new Netflix series happening with Harry and Meghan. It's going to be a cooking show with the Duchess, and there's going to be polo. So, professional polo. There are some Black American polo players. Okay, some of y'all call it the white pants season. Okay, I'm just going to let y'all know. Especially Church Nelly with the thirst sometimes. Get ready, because I believe it's going to be some very good coverage. And I did see cameras at Santa Bali that was captured, the polo charity event. So there was a polo charity event. Yes. Um, Santa Bali, a charity that Prince Harry co-founded, and they were the benefactors, I guess you will say, of this event yesterday, and very exciting. It was covered. You'll see. I dropped the link. Thank you, Church Nelly, because I saw your messages. I was going through that the link didn't work. Hopefully, the one that I reposted worked. If not, then I'll have to shorten it and figure out how that I can get it to work. So anyway, so Cindy Ballet Ambassador Nacho. We know if we just mention that name that Church Nelly loses it. But I had shared this with channel members, and he was there, of course. Um, Here's Royal Suitor just giving a little bit, playing for the Royal Salute Centabali team. Ooh, I'm surprised somebody hasn't said something overseas, but I'm sure it's coming. Prince Harry and his teammates took home the win. Harry scored his team's first goal on the way to winning 3-1 against the grand champions team. This is the first time he's played in Wellington since 2016, which was the Miami Polo. That was in another screenshot. So, yay to the Royal Salute Centabale team. Congratulations. Congratulations. So, even on their site, Centabale, they highlight it. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, plays in the Royal Salute Polo Challenge to benefit Centabale. The Palm Beach post is the link that I attempted to pin initially. Hopefully it's working now. But you can go through. I'm going to share some of the pictures, just a few. There's a lot of pictures that you can go out to see, and it's a good article. But Prince Harry, Meghan Markle in Wellington for polo charity event to benefit Centabali. You see the writer. Yeah. So here's just a few. Just, Harry on the horse. That's not Nacho right there. So, but there's Nacho. White pants season, Church Nelly, white pants season. But this is the presentation of the award. There's a video that's out there that I've seen, and it's very sweet. You know, Megan does present and give us a kiss to her husband, of course. And I just like how the gentlemen up there are very sweet in the like they had already made a space for her. They were like, "Yep, come on in, get right to it. There you go." We're gonna speak on her dress in a moment. So um, I'm just gonna say, Megan, you don't have to snatch our edges every time. Okay. Here is Nacho hugging his brother Prince Harry. Excuse me, taking a sip, congratulating him on the win. Now, these, of course, usually step and repeat is done prior to the match. I just wanted to put them back here at the end, so which I do love, and it gives Church Nelly a little bit of time just to enjoy. And, you know, and here's as she presented the award and the smooches that ensued. Not the cheek kiss, but we're going to see something about real royals in a minute. Well, not a minute, but in trash time. So here are some lovely pictures of Harry and Meghan and, you know, Nacho and his wife. And just a fair warning, Church Nelly. Um, there is a IG post that someone had shared that I got that showed Nacho with the American polo players. And I look forward to this professional polo Netflix. Seeing all those players. Serena was there if you have not seen the pictures, but I'm sure most of squad has. But all right, let me just share them. She slayed. And this is called the ginger dress. Oh, the ginger dress. Don't even go looking for it because I'm going to show you in a few that, yeah, you know what happens when Meghan wears an outfit. I don't even need to finish the rest of that statement. Okay. Slayed. She slayed, and ripped edges out. Okay. Now, some are probably hella upset overseas. Overseas. Um, but yeah. If anybody was had any doubts as to why Harry, what he saw in her, mhm. I mean, he's looking quite spiffy in his white pants, I must say. But here's another picture of them and just coming in, even from behind a plant. It's clear, not grainy. Let me behave. So here's Nacho, his wife, Delphine, Meghan, and Harry on the step and repeat. I like this one only because Delphine's face in the first one is shaded just on the angle that it was taken. But you know, they had a beautiful sunny day. They looked, um, as some were saying on the app formerly known as moisturized, um, and just, you know, mhm, loved up in a sense. So Nacho looks like he's had a haircut, but okay. Here's a few. Nacho had shared these, and this is with American polo players. Okay, don't sleep on this game, y'all. White pants season. All right, moving on. So here is Meghan with little Delphine. I'll just call her that. There was another picture, but because you know it had more of her face, she is a minor. I just did not want to share, although they are probably out there on websites. But we see the closeness of the family. Brothers. Okay. And there's Megan and Delphine, how close they are. And then I saw someone being shady, and I loved it, saying that this is how sister in laws are or should be. Mm. When squatties shade, yeah. So here's a better picture. Okay, Church Nelly, pulse, take a breath, breathe deep. Now I know you've probably seen these pictures over and over. The phone vibrates and there she goes. Okay, she's quiet. Whew. Now this one, simply gorgeous. Uh, the I was going to say the wealth oozes. Is she slays? My God, she slays. And people want to say that she needed to take advice on fashion from somebody that is so absent. It's like Casper. Okay. There's Serena. There's Serena. So I want to be so bad, but I'm going to keep on going because, people always talking about who she's friends with and the pigment of those friends. Okay. But you may see the woman with the braids. Does she look familiar? She was in the Better Up. Okay, I'm just gonna keep on rolling. Um, but yes, looked like fun. Mm. Woo, boy, I tell you. And here's the impact, because as I was saying, let me take my banner down so you can see. This was them, but as you see at the top, sold out, sold out. They even have it in black. Yes, the ginger dress. So, in case you want to invest, it looks beautiful. Um, feel free. It's all good. It's all good. So, uh, excuse me. Ooh, my goodness! I hit that as I moved my hand. So, Squatty Corner. Nothing in particular to share. My usual. I'm still working on 10K towards 10K subs, so continue to share me out. Spread the word of VS Speaks Royally. I thank you all, and to welcome to all the new subscribers. To you, continue to share the word. There is channel merch. Nightbot drops a link. I know Church Nilly has dropped the link, but go out and check it out. That's also another way to support the channel if you're not able to become or decide to become a channel member. Okay. So pre-trash time. Baby Deranger woke up from a long nap. I had to let Baby Deranger's caregiver know. I'm so glad to see Baby Deranger. So, um, hey, Sis Hilda. I just saw a message pop up from you. Um, so, Baby Deranger, how dare Harry and Meghan look so modern, moisturized, sexy, and cool while they're supposed to be irrelevant? His Majesty the King must remove all titles. So, to all the Baby Deranger lovers out there, there you go. Um, just taking a sip of tea. Yeah, you know how the deranged act. We're going to see a few deranged. Truly, they earned their name with what they put out there. So, Christopher Boozy hasn't stopped. When I said he was triggered, and that probably was the worst move that, that they could have done, the mouthpieces going after him. Well, he said, let me take the banner down just briefly. You can see on the 12th, yesterday, he tweeted out, I am pleased to announce that I have retained the services of Hamlin's LLP in the UK to conduct a comprehensive review of recent events and to take the necessary actions to uphold accountability. I have a sense that the FAFO is in full gear right now. They're about to find out. They're about to find out that they shouldn't have done the first two letters, FA. Okay. So kudos to him. Hope he, yes, making it a better for all, basically. So, we always say it's bigger than Harry and Meghan, but this, you choose the ones not very smart, And yeah, go get them. Go get them, Christopher. Go get them. So, Her Royal Highness Sinky. Whew. This article that you see the screenshot of is coming up in Trash Time. It's the first thing up on Trash Time. So, yes, but in the meantime, Her Royal Highness Princess Sinky said, if hashtag Kate Middleton is a racist, parents should be given titles for keeping mum about for heroism. Do Thomas Kingston's parents get titles too? The shade, my lord, the shade. And because it's Sinky, I'm not putting that in Trash Time, but whew, the shade of it all. Okay. Some will pick up and understand. But yeah, I did an Arthur move because I was like, whoa, the scorch on that. Mm. So there's almost 300 comments. My gosh, y'all are busy. Um, see, Cecilia's in the chat. Oh, that's why she was making sure. Oh, sis, let's see. I'm gonna pick a spot, work my way, and try to get in before I get too lost in the comments and don't get into Trash Time because I know that's where y'all want to go. All right, so Karen, I'm gonna save your comment on the Daily Fail taking pictures from across the street. Yeah, because that's coming up in Trash Time. They FAFO, okay, as did all them tabloids over there trying to come over here and, chase, I guess, Harry around the country when he's playing polo. You'll do it from the bushes. All right. Let me come over here. Church of the Lord, look at the white pants. Okay. Talk about you don't care nothing about polo. Well, dear, you're going to see a lot. I bet you'll be watching that Netflix. Oh, Lord of mercy. Mina, yes, they look so handsome, don't they though? Tiger Harry and his brother Nacho. Oh, yes. Because Nacho showed what it is not to be just a friend, but a brother is by shutting down any BS that's thrown to you to try to get a clip of you saying something off color. That way they can use it against a friendship and a brotherhood. And Nacho told them to go on with themselves in the way that only he could. Let's see. Lorna, Prince Harry also gave 1.5 million from the sale of Spare to Sentabale and 300,000 to Wellchild. Listen. You know that that book did not make that much money. You know that because that's what the Derangers always say. It's a flop. It's a fail. Of course, that was probably, I would think, his bonus. Now, mind you, if there's another book, oh, mm, although some of us do want a second book. Hey, Joseph, how are you? Good to see you. Yes, Joan. Megan is always in style. Yes, she is. I've starred Karen. I've starred your comment. Let me put this tea down before I wind up spilling it on my computer and lose my mind. Mm. Joan is saying, I bet that the Rangers are saying, what? They are kissing again? That should just, we would be like, what happened? They didn't share a kiss, but they don't care. They've not cared what others have had to say since the beginning of their relationship. They really do have blinders on in a sense to that fact, and I love that. Harry's like, listen, what more? What did he say? If you don't understand, I can't help you. I can't help you. Woo! Yes, sold out. Uh-huh. Most folks probably ran out there to get that, you know. I just chuckle because I love when I see we already know because when I first saw the pictures, I was like, oh, you know this is sold out. It is gorgeous. I love the little peekaboo cutout in the front. Yes. Mhm. Those of us a little bit more top heavy would have to consider. Right. But yeah, me too, Faith. Love that dress. I do too. Mhm. Cupcake and Tiffany's Gotcha World. How are you? That is my fave pick with the bow leg walkies. Church Nelly. Oh Lord. I knew she was going to get started, and she has not failed. Okay. Church Nelly, men's tight white pants orgasm, and orgasm a day keeps dementia away. Lord, if only that was true. Woo! Hey Hindu, how are you? Good to see you. Uh, okay. Like I said, I am sure you'll take a little bit more interest in the professional polo Netflix series. Because of course, it's more than just about the polo. I'm so bad. Why do I encourage this? Church Nelly's a hot damn white pants with chocolate. You okay? Polo's gonna take off in this country in bigger ways than it probably already has in the, money circles. So, mhm. I don't know if we could take you to a polo match that we knew Harry and Nacho were there at, specifically Nacho. Yeah, I don't know if we could contain you. They'd be like security. Lottie Church Nelly, you're in my thoughts and prayers because Nacho looks damn good to me. He looks good enough to eat. Ooh, Lottie. Okay, I can imagine what her next comment is saying because Nelly don't play when it comes to does not play. Go back to Nacho with the two black chocolates in my pants vs. My gosh. Why do I encourage this? I love you, Church Nelly. Here you go. Yes. All right. You got your fill. You got your, wipe the slobber from your mouth. Let me stop. Yes, leave it to Megan to slay, of course. And she snatches edges too, so you know. Idalina, I think I'm gonna highlight yours for trash time too, because y'all are misbehaving already. My good. Woo! Kim, Kim, you too. Cat, what store carried the ginger dress? Well, it's probably online. I'm sure you'll be able to find it. Of course, at the 5:15 mark. Price, you know, mm, that's a little bit of mine, but Summon Squad can get her done. Mm. Although I'm sure if I took, my YouTube check and devote it, but yeah, the girls above are just, it's a little too much I got to worry about. Mm. Oh, I can't stand you, Churchill. You're talking about the Oreo. I can't. I cannot. I cannot. Wendy, no fake ass Photoshop, AI manipulation here. All real photos of our faves, Harry and Meghan, real love yous. And if they try it, if they try it, you know, they, who I'm referring to, try to, and their mouthpieces try to even imply or insinuate and then try to drag because that's not going to happen. Rhonda says, Baby Deranger needs a hug or a diaper change. But either way, we still care for Baby Deranger. Mhm. Whew. Let me come back over here. Church Nelly behave. Yes, Church Nelly is doing her thing. Tier is saying, good for you, Mr. Boozy. Yes. Hmm. Oh. Now, Joan, why do you want to mess with her with regard to Boris? Stop it. I know she was gonna. There she is. Church is like, you just had to go there. See, leave her be. Let her. Let her just. And she kept asking. I hope I gave you what you wanted because I did go back to the picture. Now I can't keep it up the entire stream. Maybe once I finish. Kim, oh my gosh. VS speaks. If you keep it up with the nacho pics, Church Nelly is going to need a first aid kit and a rescue inhaler. She knows the boy is mine. Oh my gosh, too funny. Too funny. Oh Lord. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, y'all are too much. Hey, official Jamia, how are you? Hey, the Bud Files. Let me see. Let me see. Let me get over here. Connie Palmer. Thank you for the love. Okay, let me. Hopefully the link got fixed, as I haven't seen any more from Church Nelly. I know she's a little distracted right now, but okay. So Connie Bomber, thank you so much for the love that you dropped on me. I'm gonna get into trash time in a moment, but I wanted to acknowledge this. Thank you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Yes. Whew. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so, so, so very much. All right. So I'm going to scroll up and highlight that. Give a good thanks. I have 3 comments to bring into this. Oh, and Rosanna, thank you for being the first one with the comment. It actually saved, and I'm so grateful that it did. But you were saying good morning to everybody. Happy Sabbath day to you all. Yahweh, bless each and every one of you with long life and prosperity. Thank you. Same to you. Okay, we're going to get messy. So, for those that um, have a more sweeter countenance and may not be able to handle trash time or don't feel that urge to really vent as most do during trash time, you might take this moment to kind of come back later, a little later once I'm out of trash time, and then we'll get to, you know, more sweeter things, I guess. I don't know, because sometimes trash time continues right through the end of the live stream. Let me see. Antoinette. Prince Harry and Princess Meghan has a great family of friendships. Awesome to be loved by extended family. Love it. Yes. And I'm going to probably highlight that for the last comment when we go out of the stream, unless something else jumps up at me because y'all. Lorna, VS Speaks just post white pants and hot chocolate on the community. Oh, okay, because you need to get to it. Is that it, Lorna? Whew. um, Wendy, Sway Sway is probably not going to be doing too much pop up. I'm just going to let it go for there. As we get ready to go into trash time, Church Nelly's messages, Nacho, Nacho Man. She wants a macho man for herself. I don't know why your husband doesn't get jealous, but okay. Claudia, I'm getting it. Bring on trash time. Lydia. Hey, Lydia. How are you? Lydia's like, bring on trash time. Been waiting in the clouds for you to drag a few of the haters. Oh, okay. I don't drag. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but okay. We'll get there. Y'all will fall out the clouds and be like, get to it. Okay, here we go. So you ask and you shall receive. It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. So Her Royal Highness Princess Sinki had shared the screenshot of a particular article that Maureen, who is kissing a lot of arse, um, you see Maureen's name in the big bold letters at the front of that headline. Make them the Earl and Countess of Bucklebury, while Carol and Michael Middleton deserve their own titles for their heroic support of William and Kate. They are her parents, so what heroic support are they doing? Because none of us saw them picture wise at the hospital at any point in time. So, you know, she was supposed to be staying with them, and then she's back at the cold cottage, and then she's here, she's there, she's everywhere. Absent lady is wherever she needs to be. But a title you really want to give. Now, you say the Earl and Countess of Bucklebury. The Earl and Countess of Brown Paper Bag is more like it because, again, her daughter will be queen consort one day, and she brings her alky in a brown paper bag to an event, knowing, well, maybe she didn't because she was probably swaying in the wind, that you're going to be pictured because people know who you are. And she didn't give a shit. Get that? Okay. Blame it on the alcohol. Go ahead and give them a title because it ain't going to hurt nobody else's feelings, that's for sure. We know how titles go. Some folks have to do some funny things to get titles. Mhm. Now, whew, I named this one the F off apology tour because something's going on and I know it doesn't last long, but this kind of made me take a way big step back because I was like, what is this? Now, hello, saying this. Meghan Markle has never looked better in daring halterneck outfit as she supports husband Prince Harry. I had to look to see the date because I wanted to make sure. Okay, somebody's not punking. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna say this is the F off apology. Like you can F off hello. We have more than enough receipts of y'all saying just the opposite. I did not read the article, but I saw the screenshot on the app formerly known as. Um These are two pictures provided by Daily Fail of the event, the Polo event. Here's their first one. Let me take my banner down so you can see at the bottom they have their credit there. hmm And psst, that vehicle doesn't have 5 wheels. Okay. Now, for some that were like, what? I said that vehicle doesn't have 5 wheels. Some of you are understanding what I'm talking about. And here's another picture that they have credit for. Um, I like how you took the film crew. We've already know about the Netflix, so y'all can try to write some headlines. Not going to work. All right. Let alone there was a lot of local press there, as we know, as I shared the one article, and I know there's many more. I had so much stuff I was deleting things to get additional stuff in for today's stream. So, but what tickled me more was someone shared a screenshot. Thank you to the squaddies. Yes. And it had, because you see, there's no date on this, but that certainly seemed to be the case at the latest event where a staffer at the Polo Club told DailyMail.com that only media outlets personally approved by Harry were allowed access to the event. That really shouldn't be a surprise to the Daily Fail, the one that Meghan successfully sued for privacy, but um y'all really tried it. Y'all really tried it. That's why y'all were in the bushes and so far off and had to use, long angle lenses. But again, they were clear. Hint, hint. Paparazzis usually take very clear pictures so that it's not one of those, is that the person or is that not the person? They want it clearly. Okay, y'all get what I'm saying. The fact that you thought you were going to be able to get into the event is laughable in its own regard, but okay, we got the whole shenanigans that this really shouldn't be any surprise that they control security. Remember? And These locations don't want no mess. None at all, because they're not going to cut into their bag, so to speak. hmm Now, this next screenshot I saw just before, and I actually, because the date wasn't provided, had to go out to find the article because I needed to make sure that this wasn't some BS. But also yesterday. Now I need y'all to keep y'all damn crazy comments to yourself or headlines when Harry and Meghan are out and about. How about that? Just don't try to overshadow them with some bull crap. And this headline is bull crap. King Charles, quote, desperate to see Archie and Lilibet as, quote, life is too short as he plans royal reunion. I don't know where he's planning a reunion. Of course, if it's in the UK, you're not going to see them. You, sir, can learn how to use Zoom like QE2 and Prince Philip in their 90s were using. Harry told a story, although Philip wouldn't end this the Zoom call, he would just close the laptop. Well, he primarily did the same. But, hey, if they in their 90s, you're in your 70s, you could Zoom too. You don't care about those children. You wouldn't even style them. You took your title right away and you updated your site right away, but you ignored them for damn near 7 months, and right up until your Con Your Nation was going to happen, and you knew, let me do the right thing. That's why something's snatching you in the lower nether regions. Okay, allegedly. Some people don't believe it, but I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay. The not trusted source, KP. Um, I need to know how this is going to work. So, Prince William plans return to duties as a quote work from home royal. Y'all had some off the wall headlines yesterday, and y'all really were trying to distract. We were laughing, taking screenshots, and moving on, going back to the pictures and just enjoying every picture that we could find and that was shared of our faves. But this is hilarious to me. And then in the thing, Family Man, you have staff. The children have nannies. They're at school all day. So now I would think children go to school at least 6 hours. I don't know if it's more than that over there. You're paying a hefty, well, no, taxpayers are probably paying a hefty amount for them to go to the schools that they go to. Only the best for the children. So, but work from home. Woo! Okay, Cirilio, go on. You think anybody's buying that? Mm, Lord. Someone did leave a comment. I should have taken a screenshot of it. I had to, it made me clutch my pearls a little bit. But they said, and I was quoting it, I'm quoting, Will is in rehab. That's what it said. Of course, nobody knows. They didn't put allegedly. That's probably why I didn't share it, but allegedly. But that's what the quote said, the comment. So I said, all right. But this work from home, isn't that what y'all already do? You have less engagements than your auntie, who is much older than you, and your father. They have, and he's sick, so he's not doing any. But the current consort's running circles around you. Whatever you did, you need the only way to make penance with that is to admit it and accept the consequences. If it's as grave as, pun intended, as many have stated with regard to the cousin's spouse, as well as absent lady. Yours. Just going to leave it at that. Now, here are some headlines over the years with regard to Meghan, Harry, that someone put together. And thank you for the collage because I was like, woo. So The one that's a little larger, you'll see that the troll look-alike, AL, her name's in that. So, you know how this was May 2023 that Meghan Markle will slowly separate from Prince Harry and wants custody, claims royal expert, which is her. More like a bullshitter, not a expert. We're just going to start calling them royal bullshitters. That's all, because nothing about them is. So you can see over the time period. Now, let me just let me find the right picture or pictures to kind of squash all of that. Let me see. Here is one. We're April 2024. Let me see. Where's some others? Here's one. Here's another. Here's another. Remember, Harry has fought sidewalks for this woman. Some of you were probably like, what? You've had to be here to see the pictures. Yeah. And then this. Very happy. But the narrative that y'all put out, now remember that energy? It's always a deflection. So we're just going to replace names. Because one went absent quick. Just going to let that go. Now, these trolls, because some of y'all were mentioning this, let me get to the comments that are highlighted. Daily Mail had to take pictures from across the street because they couldn't get, yes. Why they thought they would be on the list, I don't know. Why any of them thought they would be on the list, I have no idea. If any were able to have their BSers get into any event, you better believe that name will be noted and it won't happen again. Okay. You're going to have to show some major credentials to get in. But these comments are more appropriate since we are still in trash time. Idalina, Casper the Friendly Ghost, Katie, MIA. She's home being lazy. She needs attention. No. Allegedly. I'm just going to say it like that. Allegedly. Kim, Miss Missington couldn't pull off anything close to that, hence the reason their heads have exploded. Was there pun intended in that? Okay, I'm just gonna, because I'm just gonna leave that. Oh, this is gonna be my last comment. Let me see. Wendy, William will probably pop up doing something soon in the news cycle. Well, it says that he's going to work from home, so he's going to have to figure out the struggle. Are you going to work from home or are you going to try to keep up with your younger brother that you never really acknowledged and who truly has the world at his feet, not the heir to some archaic throne? Okay, let me sit back and and behave myself a little bit, because let him try. Just let him try. We're not going to stand in his way. If Sway Swelio wants to try and outdo his brother, may the odds ever be in his favor. We'll cover it. Don't worry. He'll be in trash time. Have no fear with that. All right. Oh, a little. Oh, V. Oh, look at this. Oh, V. Welcome to channel membership. Welcome. And thank you for deciding to support the channel, myself, in a more personal way. I'll just say it is all voluntary for those sitting out there in the clouds. All right, nobody can be forced to join. I do thank you. I do. Let me put my banner back up, but I do appreciate it. And this is for you. New channel member! New channel member! New channel member! Yes! And I will welcome you, as I do all new channel members. Once I end my live stream, I'm going to take a screenshot so I don't forget. Yours. Okay. Screenshot taken. Now a couple. Whoop. Okay. Oh my goodness. So several of you have dropped a little love. Let me come over here for a minute. Come over here. I'm just going to put up, what am I going to grab? I'll go back to, I'll just take this down for a second. So a couple of you have dropped some love on me. To you all. I want to acknowledge since I'm already over here, and then y'all can't punk me because y'all did that one time. So Blue Drawers, thank you for the super sticker. Sunshine, thank you for the super sticker. And V, you just joined membership. Thank you for the super sticker. Okay. For all that have given. Okay. See what I mean? I knew y'all were going to try this. Gil, thank you for the super sticker. Okay. I do have some more left in trash time, but I just want to acknowledge this. Y'all know sometimes I'm all over the place. All right. This is for all of you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. All right. And to all that have given today, may it be returned unto you 1,000 times over. All right. My goodness, y'all are too much. Y'all are too much. Y'all are too much. All right. Let me come back over here. We're going to go here. I'm going to, all right. Here we go. Come back over to my, I'm going to finish out trash time with a few loony toony things. One of you did mention this, I believe. So, yeah. So this troll is still at it, even today on the app formerly known as. So, dropping my banner, you can see this was today when I saw it. And so it was shared by a squaddie. So that's how I saw the screenshot. And it says Real Royals versus Timu Flops. They have the titles twisted around because we saw the video, the kiss on the cheek. Yeah. And a squaddie had a brilliant response to this person. So I don't use the name. They're one of the biggest trolls. And, if only the positive channels could get as much influx as those hateful ones do. But we don't pay for the. Okay, anyway, let me move on. So the response that was given was this. You want to compare, because that's the writing on the wall. And it may have already been written. Time will tell. All right, y'all better leave Harry and Meghan alone, you crazies out there. Y'all better leave Harry and Meghan alone. Now, I just have a question. I truly do. Why is this woman seen everywhere? The woman who knows too much. Now, I saw the screenshot and I was like, oh, royal bombshell of the century. William's mistress finally talks. Oh, do tell. Is he doing that kind of pillow talk? I didn't think Beards had pillow talk, but okay. Let me close out my trash time just saying the lady in black's gonna swoop you all up. And the one that wanted to mock the mole and copyrighted the name, may your moles on your body, if you don't have them, start growing and get so big that, Anyway. Woo! All right. This energy is real. Middle fingers up. Up and stuck for the crazies and all that fun stuff. So, now for content creators and such out there, future ones, just listen up a little bit. In the studio, if you haven't seen, labeling realistic altered content. That caught my eye because I was like, come on, YouTube, tell them. Because they do have a channel. They better get their lives all the way together. Ooh, wouldn't that be hilarious if their channel got snatched for that? For enhanced transparency, will require disclosure in YouTube Studio if content is meaningfully altered or synthetic and seems real. This includes realistic sounds or visuals made with AI or other tools. Ooh, okay, now YouTube done told folks. And since a certain palace that is no longer a trusted source, as well as all the crazies that spread all that damn hate against Harry and Meghan, which is quickly refuted with receipts. Go ahead and play with YouTube. Go ahead and play with them. Alrighty then. Okay. Let me jump back into comments. Take care, Sonia. All right. Whew, stop it. Wendy, what? William in the pub with his son, starting early with the booze, but cannot do royal duties. Still getting paid for being work. Ooh, my goodness. Well, that's the future. That's the future title holder of the throne. Woo. I'm doing somewhat of a little. What time is it? Oh yeah, I'm not too far behind. But Tiger, how are you? William wanted all the attention on himself instead of Harry and Meghan. Now that he has it, he's running and hiding and work from home. Yes, that part. Like, how do you want all the attention? Which, when you get to be the throne holder, you'll get whatever attention you get. I mean, most people are kind of over it. The generation that used to swoon and want to kiss your toes are dying off just because of age. The younger generation, they truly don't have time to worry about folks that people think they should curtsy and bow to. They're like, what? Excuse you? Human? Mm. Mm. Idalina, Karma does that reverse Uno on them. That's what Karma has been doing. And again, they wanted to FAFO, and they are truly FOing. They are truly FOing. Just make the announcements. A lot of people feel that it will either happen in May when they go in for Harry goes in for the 10th anniversary, which I don't think he should be stuck in the country. I mean, if it's Paul dies, maybe, but then again, let him fly out, fly back. If it's the other, Will. Hey, Tori's brain, how are you? Good to see you. All right. um, okay, see, now y'all want to really cut up. William will have a cooking channel soon and use Tom Parker Bowles cookbook to show us sample dishes after Tom. Oh, after Tommy is, after all, I guess you're saying Tommy is his stepbrother and Queenie Camilla son. Yes. You might want to take the step off the brother. Okay. Anyway. If that ever occurred, now we saw he was a bust on that hamburger food truck. He couldn't even get that right. So he already said he can't cook, so why would he do a cooking show? That really isn't one-upping, although I do hope his apron is pink and frilly with a big eggplant emoji on it. Sent sweetly from the squatties. We have to work on that from ARO. Maybe they can do a custom for us. See, y'all start. Refocus. All right. Adelina, no struggle for him working from home. It is going to have the pleasure of getting what he wants from Bush's. Ooh. If the staff decides to talk, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. Marvin, no, Wendy, it was the drop off point for the child from the grandma. But if it, ooh, Jesus. Meet at the pub. Oh my gosh. They can't be like ordinary folks, go to, a store parking lot, or if you really have tensions, because that's the only time that you would do that. Otherwise, they should be able to come to your home. See, you tell on yourself. Let me go. Let me keep on moving. Church Nelly, behave yourself. Rose equals some new Miller. Well, she or someone else. She's just getting paid for the role. Okay, I said it. Phew. Annie, that troll. Yeah. hmm Supposedly hates Megan, but uses Megan as her profile. What a dumbass. Well, I mean, she's getting paid. She copyrighted. Allegedly, she uses the copyright. So, but you make fun of somebody with a mole on their face, but yet the one that you claim is your fave had moles up until that one particular picture where those moles disappeared, as well as in that video at the farmer's market. I don't know if I saw them because I couldn't get over looking at the eyes in that announcement video on March 22nd. Maybe the treatments dissolve the moles. I'm going to behave and move on. Anne says no one noticed that Rosa's son was at the same football game as Prince George and William. Go figure. DM cut off his photos. Ooh, they're still editing, photoshopping out certain people out of pictures. I'm actually surprised that those chaps weren't, photoshopped right on into that family portrait that was shared on Mother's Day. I'm just, you know, stepkids too. Kim, why does she remind me of Olive Oil? She does. There's certain pictures that you're like, woof. And then, of course, when they glam her up, she looks a whole lot too. Yes. Sussex love. Or is this all a big distraction from Andrew? Piece of ish. Yes. Well, it's probably a little bit of all that. Again, absent lady. Don't see her going to treatments. Not with the kids. If her let me see, how can I say this? Not to offend anyone, but she had to be driven by her mom because I believe they said that was a school run. But if you had treatments for the cancer that you had, why did you need somebody to drive you? Oh, okay. And what was that private appointment about that you didn't go to the Commonwealth service, that you had to turn your head, that you not be seen, but then knew you were going to sit in front of a camera crew to do a video? Ooh, do tell. Do tell. Do tell. Absent lady. Well, no need to ask to continue to see because we won't be seeing. T Mac, they should compare him dissing Kate in public. Wait, haven't haven't seen them. That imaginary years. All right. Let me come on over here. Oh my. Now V. I was trying to behave. Okay. Rosa's son was with William and George at a soccer game the other day. Oh. What happened to Louis? Where is it, Louis? Was it a game at their school? They attend the same school? See, this is where more questions are generated. Y'all know that you should do. Someone drop it in the comment section. Hopefully I see it because I'm sure somebody knows. Did those two young men, future bros, go to the same school or something? Why were they at? Let me. Quinn. Probably his son. Got to be more careful. Mina. William is just like his father. These fools must ain't never heard of the phrase like father like son. Of course they haven't. It's probably an American phrase. They don't, They hate all things American, don't they? Except for watching TV shows, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Anyway. Lorna, so does that mean all the pictures that the Rangers alter of Meghan on YouTube will be flagged? Possibly. You I'm glad you read into that. Yes. Cause they alter some stuff, man, all the time. You don't have to touch our photos. Woo. And like clockwork. Thank you, Kivia, for the Cash App. I appreciate it. Of course, as y'all know, because it's Cash App, I cannot show it. Plus, I'm not putting people's full names out there, so unless they have it on their YouTube. But nevertheless, here we go. So, Kivia, thank you for the Cash App. This is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you again. See, I have to keep the phone in my hand because a certain security officer within my household does not appreciate the sounds of a vibrating phone or a ringing phone, actually. All right, let me see. What time is it? Ooh, we're just over an hour. Okay. Um, Now, please do not be offended if I didn't read your comment. There are a lot of comments, and I'm so grateful for that, but I'm unable to go through each and every one of them. I used to do that when I first started live streaming, and y'all know I used to get lost in the comments because y'all used to talk trash about me. That was a half hour ago. Ooh, excuse me. um, so if you have something really important or you just want to post it again, feel free to. I'm just working my way down to the till I get to like the bottom of the comments here in StreamYard. So Marvin says, Annie B, girl, those people are so tired. No one is looking or listening to them. What a damn shame they can't see it yet. They know it. Why they want to see themselves in tabloids or others, and that gets them off. Truly pathetic life. And that was expressed, um, after the Oceana, the very successful Oceana tour. And that's when all hell broke loose because how dare they? It was that New Zealand on that balcony that just set I guess the current Khan got up in her panties in a bunch, and then um, you know, the hay wasn't set out for her. And then the future one that she hopes she'll be future one, absent lady, must have also got hers in a bunch too. Well, she don't wear them most times, but you know what I mean. Okay. Whew, let me come over here, Little Mac. And just like they cropped out William in the P. Diddy picture, very obvious the British media are not neutral. Thank you. And they need to stop playing like they are. They need to stop playing like they're experts. They have that British accent. And that's really the reason why well, they're also cheap labor. I mean, yeah, they're also cheap labor. Let me just say it like that. I'm going to leave it alone because their contracts, if they were getting 6 or 7 figures to be on these news shows, I think they would have a different outlook on how or the information that they put out. Lottie, I hope you are well. Take care. All right. Mm, let me see. Little Max says, Gwen, why do these royal men pick mistresses uglier than their wives? Well, do. Why do they marry if Charles didn't have a say, which is he was a grown man. Why force him to marry somebody he truly didn't love? He said in that engagement interview, "What is love?" At that point, I truly wished Di had walked off, but then we wouldn't have had the Harry, the Ginger Avenger we have now. So, truly was her destiny to bring that spirit into this world. That other one, that's all Charles, all him. Let me see. Oh, Idalina. You're over here dropping some love. Let me get to you. I'm gonna get to you in a little bit. Hold on one second. Let me see Marvin. Yes, little Mac, and they cropped out stepson out of the pic with him and Georgia. They truly didn't want that to get out, but then don't take a picture together. That doesn't make sense. The paparazzi took a picture. I thought y'all didn't get papped around the UK. All right. Pick a struggle. Find the truth. Tiger T-Mac. Willie is running like the the lazy wimp he is because no one cares when he makes public appearances, so he's staying home. Yeah, because that one where I don't know if it was a university or not that he was showing up and they had all these gates up and there were maybe 5 to 8 people there. They had it set up like it was going to be thousands. Now, if it was a certain couple still in the UK and they were the ones attending, we know that would have happened. Little Mac, Gwen Daly, if they stayed with their wives, it would be better. Imagine giving up Diana for Carmela. Oof. Charles don't have no taste. You can see that. He's Mr. Bland. He don't know what seasoned food is all about. All right. And Diana was too young to really show him what it was all about. He was supposed to know anyway, because he was in his, what, 30s? She was 19. Give me a break. Um, let me just thank those that have left. Okay. Idalina, thank you for dropping the love, the super sticker. Love it, love it, love it. May it return unto you 1,000 times over. This is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. To you, thank you so very much. Okay. Miss Lorna has a little message here. 18 months as a member. Wow. Wow. Okay, 50 Cent song should should modify for Willie Leaks in the pub. Oh my goodness. Mm. I need you to stop. No, don't. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me go back into comments over here because see, some of y'all want to get me started again. Cookies and cream. My manager, Sir Peg-a-Lot, doesn't need a cooking show. He needs a pegging show. He's the ultimate pegmeister. Ooh. You know, he could have an after hours adult show. Yes. Show all the different types of peggers and, how to use them, etc. I actually could put him in touch with somebody here in the States that would love to get that type of, affiliate revenue from some of his pegging recommendations. That is her genre, toys. Yes, she would. Go ahead, Peggington. Go ahead. The man that said the eggplant was his favorite emoji says it all. Okay. Little Max says, Claudia, the Royals are interesting, downgrading instead of upgrading. Rose is young, has and has no chin and is rail thin. Imagine when she gets older. Hey, Marshaw, how are you? Lord of mercy. Oh, it was a pro soccer. Okay, thank you, Tiger. Because I was like, oh, so again, he will go out of his way for the men's, but when it came down to supporting the women's team, he couldn't be bothered taking his daughter. Urgh. The sexism just oozes off of him still. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. Pro soccer or not, it was a sucker move to have her and her child, and then you shop them out like, ooh, no, they don't really exist, child, please. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. All right, Judy, take care. I'm so behind in the comments. I know I am. Um, Sussex Love, you lost sound. I hope you have it back. I haven't seen anybody else say they don't have sound, so I'm taking it that it's all good. Let me see. Morna. Anna saying, Lord, our shade, work to eat. I would think it's beneath him. Who hold the fork? KC3 laces are ironed and, oh Lord. Andrew Teddy arrange. So what's William's excuse? Well, I mean, he has a valet that dresses him, picks out the clothes down to the last undergarment, I'm sure, and, dresses him. Does he make sure that that undergarment has got everything tucked in the right spot? Mm, y'all know how y'all men do. Marsha, let's face it, Willie was having a Father's Day out with his sons. Doesn't Oliver have a brother and a little blonde hair sister? Rose and her husband doesn't have blonde hair. I mean, the absent lady doesn't either. Okay, gonna go on now. T Mac, the Sussexes are more exciting to see than them boring idiots. They don't believe that. They truly don't. They don't believe that. Claudia, they cheap $300 years and got punked. Okay. Plus, when they come on to U.S. news outlets now, y'all just whatever. Oh, you're gonna give me $100? Oh, sure, I'll come on TV. I mean, mind you, the exposure you get, as you say, you're a royal expert. But those media outlets in the US, hint, hint, could come knocking on the Positive Sussex channel doors and get the same information. We can give you the rundown. Now, we might not be as sweet. Well, some will be sweeter than me. I'll just say that. Or my sis, Special K. Because we're going to drag the out of you if we need to. Okay. Let me come over here, Lorna Marshar. It's the fact that Willie Leaks took George to a pub during a soccer club outing where everyone and their mother had their camera out taking pictures. What a piece of crap parent. Well, he probably thinks, it's tradition. I don't remember hearing anything about Chuck. I wasn't checking for them at that time doing that, but they were off at school. Weren't they away at that age? Oh, Lord, let's see. Tier VS, it's okay if you don't get all the comments. At least we get to say what we want to say. Well, ooh, y'all are a mess. Even if I see it, and those that I may see and not put up on, on the screen, so to speak. But yeah, y'all get to say it. Whew. Alrighty then. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Marshall, one way or the other, Diana's son will bring down the monarchy. She then can tell them that it was me, yours. They should have left Di alone um, in every way, shape, and form. She should be here now celebrating on this side of the plane, celebrating her grandchildren here in the US. Okay. I was trying to think of a way to say it without, as you know, we'd be seeing some great pictures. Kim via Squaddie's asked, where are the children? The royal family had to show Prince George for photo pic to soothe the questions. Ooh, that's true, Kim. That's true. Mm. Although they didn't have to, Photoshop out the other, but yeah, that is true. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very, very, very true. Uh-huh. Let me come on down. Anne says the soccer/football game was Aston Villa match last week. It was not school night. It was pub night, and even that is it is. He's a minor, shouldn't be in a pub. I'm just at least if your son was drinking age, and hopefully you didn't put him behind the pub with no girl. I'm just because y'all understand the reference to that. Okay. Black Queen, thank you so very much for the super sticker. My God, I see what my boss has just dropped here. Thank you for the super chat, Mrs. S, my boss. Thank you so much. Hello, hello. I'm here. Time to get the shit rolling. I guess me trying to end the stream is just not going to happen now. But thank you, Black Queen. Thank you, boss. boss, Mrs. This is for the two of you.
You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me.
To the both of you, and may it truly, 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 truly be returned unto you 1,000 times over. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Whew. All right. The boss is here. You know, you would hear there was a song, "The champ is here." Well, the boss is here. Yes, that's what I hear. The boss is here. Whew, my goodness, get the itch roll churl. Did you not listen to Trash Time? I think I did the job. Did it well. Woo! Let me see. Willy Wonka just needed attention. Well, he needs. There are ways for him to get the attention. I'm sure his valet gives him attention, and I'm sure the absent lady was trying to give him attention, and whomever else is in the bushes does too. Mhm. Little Mac Wendy wanted to say when he didn't go to Australia. Ooh, Jesus. Adelina, because he knew Harry and Meghan were doing many functions and he's jealous of them. He needs to get over it. They're living their lives. There's no need to sync diaries, which I thought was stupid anyway. Wouldn't you, as the royal family, want to be seen? It shouldn't feel like someone's stepping on your toes if people are doing more than one family member's doing an engagement in a day. I mean, how boring is that? Oh wow, blah, blah, blah. Especially if not everybody shows up. But see, the UK, some of them streets are small and then they make it seem like it's a large crowd. Until I saw a gentleman walk right past absent lady and Sway Sway when they were getting ready to walk into a building. And I was like, where is security? Did this person just walk out of a store? And I mean, he walked right behind them and paid no attention. And the absent lady actually did a double take because I guess she was like, well, who was that? Yeah, somebody that didn't give you two shits. Okay. Um, Prudence, how are you? All right. Marvin is saying, Mrs. S, good, happy Saturday. Where were you all the time, girl? It was hot all morning with the squad and VS let us vent. Sure. As if I could stop y'all. Because I'm over there going through mine and not looking at comments. So it's not till I come over the comments that I'm like, whoa. Whew. Okay. Love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. All right. Ooh. I am going to wrap this up because I'm almost at an hour and a half. And I try to I give you all a little extra on Saturday. Try. I am going to do my best to schedule one for tomorrow. I just need to. My father was rushed to the hospital yesterday, and he was supposed to come home. So the universe will change up on you in a minute. So he's well, as in no calls overnight, and that's always a blessing. He's getting the best care that he can. He's 87, y'all. So you know, lived a very long life. So, let me see. Kim is saying, "Love you all. Had so much fun. Sussex friendly community. Have a great weekend. Smooches and smooches to you." All right. Uh, Terry, that's true. Somebody needs to ask him, how is he going to work from home and build houses too? Okay. Terry is saying William needs to focus on making those 10,000 tiny homes for the homeless Britons, as he said, which he should have added several more zeros because his duchy could handle the cost of at least 1 million, but okay. Whew, my gosh. Let me just look at this last. Marshaw says, on the outside looking in, I see Willie paying more attention to George and not the others, especially Louis. Justice would be him turning out just like his Uncle Harry and move to Montecito. I had to take a sip on that one. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you. Thank you. Just understand. Yes. But yeah, I have this. There's a deadline here in the US called April 15th that most of us dread. unless you're getting huge refunds. But yes, and I am days away from that dreaded time frame. But I'm good. I'm good. Positivity. I'm good. I'm good. Spent time with y'all. Dana's saying the two households are at war and William is being defiant. If he can go to a game, he can show up for royal engagements. The UK public is bamboozled. That part. Now, see, I need to have hello, StreamYard. I need the capability to highlight two comments at the same time. Can y'all work on that, please? Because this one and the one that I have highlighted really mm, need to be highlighted. But yes. Yes, Kim, the royal family universe is about to be eclipsed by the Sussex moon power couple. Okay. Because some of y'all, you need the yin and the yang. But the yin and the yang, black and white, Harry and Meghan, they encompass it all. All right. Mrs. says, let the snakes on Devil Island eat themselves. Ooh. Oh my. Lorna says in Canada, the deadline is the end of April. Well, at least y'all get more time. I mean, I'm looking forward to the day when those of us in the US won't even have to deal with tax day. Okay. Let me just scan. All right, just had to scan to make sure everything's good on that end. Let me find the comment that I had highlighted because it is beautiful. Get ready for cooking with Meghan and Polo with Harry. Maybe Meghan might even do some of the series. Her podcast, please hurry up. Okay, I'm just saying. But you can't rush perfection, as I know very well. And Archetypes truly was, yes. So we already know that the next podcast will be awesome as well. So this is the comment that's highlighting. I wish you all well through the rest of this weekend. Prayerfully, we will talk tomorrow, chat it up a little bit, be a little less trash time-ish. Love you all. Thank you again to all those who dropped love. Please be safe out there. Take care of yourselves, and we shall see each other again. Bye.